What is up, everyone? Today's video is a very special one dedicated to Animal Crossing and how much Animal Crossing has taken over my bullet journal and my life. I feel like it's a very healthy takeover for the most part though, because it's such a calming game and getting to escape to a deserted island that you can make totally your own and have so much creative freedom with is very welcome, especially these days. So I'm going to show you all the Animal Crossing related spreads I've made in my journal so far, and then I'll be setting some up in the video as well. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to start at the very beginning of my current bullet journal, which I started in January of this year, and show you guys every Animal Crossing related spread to hopefully give you guys some inspiration for a bunch of different ways that you can incorporate Animal Crossing into your bullet journal. This is the first Animal Crossing spread that I did. This is obviously a weekly spread. It was kind of pocket camp inspired with the little camper van and mountain scene up here. Of course, we've got Isabelle, KK Slider, and also Pascal because he's awesome and I hope we get to see him in New Horizons one day. Next, skipping all the way ahead to April, I did an Animal Crossing theme in my journal for the whole month of April, very inspired by New Horizons because it had just come out, and for a while that was the only thing I wanted to draw. At first, I was really into drawing the landscape of the game, like beaches and trees, which you'll see more of in a bit. So here I drew Tom Nook and Timmy and Tommy chilling on the beach and just being adorable as they are. Then we've got my mood tracker, where I took a stab at drawing some items from New Horizons like fruit, tools, fossils, etc. Mood trackers are a great place to practice drawing doodles of items from the game. Next, there are two more monthly spreads. On the left page, I drew the Animal Crossing Edition Nintendo Switch, and I drew in some quote bubbles on the top and the bottom of it. I used real quotes from the game and names of characters, but you could also do this in a style of quote boxes with any name and quote that you want, and it'll still have the Animal Crossing style in your spreads. And then on the right page is a tasks page, where the main part of the page is a list of tasks, and then I decorated around the page with an Animal Crossing mailbox and also what it looks like when you open your mailbox and you have mail waiting for you. This spread I used as an actual list of tasks for myself for April, but you could also use a task page like this to keep a track of actual tasks you have in Animal Crossing. Like for me, for example, I'm currently revamping my island and there's so many different things that I want to do and it's all kind of just floating inside my head, so I might end up writing a list of tasks so I don't forget anything. You could also make a spread like this that's a habit tracker of all your daily tasks in the game if you're really dedicated to completing all of your daily tasks every day and want to keep track of that. Next, I'll show you guys my weekly spreads that I did in April, starting with another beach landscape in a picnic scene with this sticker of how my character looks back in April. Then the second spread is a totally different vibe where I used some washi tape and also another sticker of me and a friend, and then a KK Slider planter sticker. Then I created an overview of my island spread at the time. My map was very bare back then and my residents are very different now, but the idea of this spread was to capture all the details of my island at the time. So I wrote down the name of my island and why I named it that, the native fruit, the native flower, my map, the residents that I had, and the residents that I wanted. Next to that is a spread of doodle ideas with the actual colors that they are, unlike when I colored them for my mood tracker. And finally, here's my last weekly spread from April, which was a very peachy spread inspired by Daisy May, with another speech bubble above and lots of doodles. This part of this spread is low-key my favorite out of everything because the peach chair and the frog chair just kill me because they're so cute. Now I'm going to set up a few new Animal Crossing spreads in my journal and show you guys the process. First, I'm creating a spread full of my Dreamies. So Dreamy Islanders or Villagers is just a fun way to say the villagers that you want to move to your island. This is one of the most fun parts of the game for me, trying to track down my Dreamies and hope that I get lucky enough to find them. If you're making a spread like this, you can either list out the villagers, you can draw them, or you can do what I'm doing here and use stickers. The stickers that I'm using are available on my Etsy shop, which is linked down below. I also have a few friends who have made Animal Crossing stickers for their shops as well. I don't know if they're all still in stock, but I will put their shop names on the screen so you can check out their awesome stickers as well. So as you can see, my Dreamies are Lily, Maple, Zucker, Marshall, Tangy, Fauna, Meringue, and Raymond. I have 3 of them so far, so now I'm just trying to manifest all of the others, but I'm not in a rush since my island is a mess right now, and it's cool if they want to wait until I have everything sorted out. The second spread I'm setting up is a turnip price tracker. So this is obviously useful to recognize the turnip price patterns on your island if you guys are participating in the stock market. Get those bells, guys. And then the next spread is a flower combination spread that I'm going to be using as a reference whenever I'm trying to get hybrid flowers of specific colors. I got the information for each flower color combo on an app on my phone called ACNH Life, which is really useful for tracking a ton of things related to Animal Crossing. And those are all of my Animal Crossing spreads so far, and so that is it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and comment which spread was your favorite. To see more videos like this one, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.